Thank you very much. I appreciate this question and your answers on suicide. I have been concerned about suicide rates in our forces, and particularly concerned about suicide rates and the increasing homelessness in our veterans. I don't want us to mirror the Vietnam era, and I'm very pleased that you all are very aggressively addressing this in the forces, and I hope that we can be more successful than we have been in that transition from active duty to retirement when the VA takes over and somehow a lot of our young people drop through the cracks. And there are a lot of civilian organizations out there that want to help, and we're working very hard to make sure that there's an opportunity for them to do that. This has been a very good hearing. Fortunately, as I had hoped, my colleagues asked essentially all of the questions that I would have asked. There are a couple of tangential questions that we will submit for the record, if you would. As I was sitting here listening to the questions and the testimony, I was reminded that a week or so ago I went to the deployment of one of our Guard units. This was a pretty emotional experience for me, and I there was once again reminded how much we owe you and your people. I was talking to the company commander, and about 20 feet from him was a very attractive young lady with about an 18-year-old boy in her arms. The boy was reaching out toward the company commander and crying. And he says, oh, he's annoyed that I'm ignoring him. And so we went over and picked up the little boy from his mother's arms, and then he told me that his wife was 6 months pregnant. She's going to have another boy, and they've already named that boy. And I thought, he's going to return in a year, and he's going to Egypt. And when he comes back, his son is going to have to be reintroduced to his father. And he's going to see a new son, 9 months old, that he's never seen before. And then after the assembly and they were saying their goodbyes to each other, I was impressed with how these young couples and their very emotional goodbyes could ignore all the other people around them. They were in a world of their own as they were saying those last goodbyes before that year's departure. And I was reminded again how much we owe you. Thank you very much for your leadership. Please thank all of the people out there in your commands that are doing so much for our country. This has been a very good hearing. Thank you for your testimony. Panel members, thank you for your questions. We'll now be adjourned.